microphone, earmuffs, etc. So, Spectacle Island, Fallout 4. This normally is a house wreck. I've made other videos with rebuilding of this house, using many of the original component parts like the bay windows and wall panels. But this is just one of 4 houses I have on Spectacle Island in this playthrough. The big house has got a walled garden. It's a walled estate. The inspiration for the big house has been spooky films like The Haunting of Hill House. Anyone that's read a book by Shirley Jackson, which was the inspiration for many films, The Haunting of Hill House. We've seen a number of movies, films made on the subject. Where you have some creepy, vast mansion in the countryside. Well, where better than here, Spectacle Island. Spectacle Island in Nissan. So that's the big house. So in The Haunting films and book, it's a big rambling and slightly dilapidated place. In the films it tends to be a gothic house. It's meant to be in New England. But in the 2 films I've seen, it's both Old England. They've found vast gothic mansions to use. One is now a hotel, and the other is a school. But the premise of a vast creepy old house has always appealed to me. But this was the first house I built on Spectacle Island. This bizarre lighthouse looking thing. A sort of a, again, deco gothic, as is my favourite style. A deco gothic tower. This is a big house, de-resoluting over there. That's why I put so many trees, so you don't have to, well, from the ground, you don't see the pop-up of things gradually appearing. View obscuring devices like trees and structures, so you can only see a certain distance. It allows things to render, to appear. Isn't that right, Moo? Moo and Moo too. Moo to you too. I didn't want the defence to be particularly obvious, so I put these gun towers. There was originally a gun tower right here, but it got in the way of the view, particularly when I was building this end of the big house. Building its restaurant, its cafeteria. The Habana Lounge Cafe. Many mods used, of course. I've been working on this Gothic deco style for a few years now. Not quite sure how long I've had the game Platinum, but it's 2 or 3 years anyway, so I've been building in this style, developing this style. I hope it looks authentic, so it looks genuinely, believably Gothic. How do I get up here? Did I put a stair up here? Just a jump. Maybe there's no access for plebs. I don't know. Ah no, there's a stair. A stair there. There on the stair. Many unfurnished rooms, because the place is just too damn big. It's all these corner turret rooms. Empty. Big empty space there. And then Oculus looking into the Great Hall. Not sure how many rooms I have furnished. But it is starting to get a bit crashy, so I don't know what to prioritise, what to furnish, what not to furnish. Ah, here we go, there's a furnished room. More modern style. Yep, another empty room. And down. Partially furnished. Anyway, fans of haunted house genre movies might like this house. I built what I like to see. Can't remember which author said I couldn't find any books of the sort that I wanted to read, so I ended up writing them. Well, that's the way I am with architecture and buildings. The game doesn't really have buildings that I'd want to live in, so I build them. And you can in this game, which is so good. It allows you to create fantastic things. Isn't that right? Barman, Sheffield. Yeah, shut up. You drunkard. Can I go out here? No, there's safety barriers blocking the way.
If you need fixing up,
hello.
let's take a look at you.
Yep, okay. Enjoying the Great Hall. to see. Enjoying the facilities. It has become one of my favourite houses. But it's certainly not the only house here. I do like these elaborate fountains. So I built this an immense wall, again as a view obscuring device. Again to allow things to render properly before you actually see them, before they come within range to view properly and fully. So here's my newest or latest building. The Harbour Master's house, a small harbour. As part of the pretension of building that structure, creating a harbour. But that's probably enough for this video. Probably had enough of my voice. I think I've shown the interior of that before. That house. I don't know whether to make the boats into dwellings. Houseboats. I'll see. I'll prioritize these things, given how much more building I can do before it becomes unwieldily crashy. So, from Spectacle Island, that's probably enough from me. Thank you for watching. Do like it if you like it. And bye bye for now. Cheerio.